Welcome back everybody to the ISR Sunday League, and we are returning with DiRT Rally now. So we've had a little bit of a break. Just want to take a little break from doing the Sunday League, kind of get some fresh ideas and go with it again. And DiRT Rally's come out, so we're going to jump straight into this. In quarter final, event 1 of 3, we've got myself, Lenny and Iceman as the 3 in this one. So we'll jump straight into this now, and as the video progresses I'll explain exactly what it is we're doing. So the round 1 of the championship, we are at Lydden Hill in the 1600s Supercross class. So as we can see here, we got a good start off the line into the Joker lap straight away with Lenny behind us, and we absolutely muck that one up, run way too deep and drop ourselves down to third place in that one. On the last lap now, we've got Iceman just in front of us there. He's managed to spin out, sadly for him, but that's given us second place. But what we're going to do is we've got 6 rounds in this championship, a mixture of 1600s and Supercross, and we're starting off with obviously the Supercross here at Lydden Hill. So in event 1 of the quarter final, we came 3rd behind Lenny. So there's 2 lobbies. The max amount of people we're going to have is 16, so that's 2 lobbies of 8. The other lobby has 8 in it, and we've only got 3 in our one, so the other lot on this one didn't show up. Reemans joins us here for event 2 in the quarter final. And nobody actually gets eliminated this one. This is just to kind of set things up for the semi-final and further on. But there is eliminations in this in the future depending on the number of drivers that we get. But here we are for event 2 of the quarter final. We've got Reemans joining us on the grid now. He ended up having some issues with his PlayStation and he missed the first round, but he's joined us now. And we got another good start into first place. We didn't take the Joker. I think all 3 of them did this time around. And then on lap 7 out of 7 is when we take the Joker, and we managed to get out in front of the 3 of them. So that was nicely done for us on the short circuit, and that's us coming across the line to take an event win there. So that's put us in good standing to finish top of this little group, and that's what we're gonna hopefully do. But yeah, like I said, we're back with DiRT Rally. Gonna give this a bash. We're gonna do a rallycross season followed by an actual rally season, and just see how that goes really. And we'll try and explain the rules and whatnot and what happens. But we've got the 3rd and final race in the quarterfinals now, and this is gonna be a decider to see who finishes top of this group. So waiting for the 5. It's waiting the lights, waiting for the 5 seconds to count down, and away we go. So I think we've got another reasonable start this time. There's a bit of a bumping and bashing now, and with that, one of the cars went off. I think it was Iceman that ended up getting a little bit collected there, and we get squeezed against the wall with Lenny. But we're into second place now. I don't think we're going to get last with Iceman dropped back as far as he has done. Reemans has taken his Joker already, and we're on the full 8 for this one. So we started with the junior circuit, the club and circuit, and then the full circuit for the 3 events. We're right back we're right on the back of Lenny now at the end of lap 2. I started lap 2, and he just jumps to the Joker. So because he's done that, we've decided to carry on and not get stuck behind him. Lap 4 out of 7, it was our turn to do the Joker. I was a little bit more cautious into that than I'd have liked to, but we're still going, and we managed to get just ahead of Lenny. And look who's right behind us. Reemans is there as well, looking to make up some places and try and get top spots in this event. Kicked the rear end out a little bit too much there, and that's given Lenny a bit of a run on us as we come up to the top of the circuit, around the hairpin at the top, taking a nice defensive line. Get a bit of a tap from him as we go, from what I felt there, but we're just fending him off now. A little bit more bumping and bashing. It's what rallycross is all about at the end of the day, and we managed to hold first place for the time being, but we've still got another 3 laps to go, and he's right on us. He ended up catching a bit of my rear end there as it was going a bit sideways, but we managed to hold that. On to lap 5 now though. A little bit too cautious into this corner. I think it's given him another bit of a run. He's still right there looking to make a pass and holding the middle of the circuit, and he just goes up for the inside and makes a nice move up there, giving me a little nudge out left, and that's actually helped Reemans come through into second place. But I got a better run off for the corner than he has there, looking to the inside, but no, it would be a bit silly to make a move up there. Even pushing him wide, and I probably still collected the wall somehow. But on we go, starting lap 6 now. This has been the most intense race so far, and this is only the 3rd event, the 3rd race that we've had in this championship. So I managed to get up the trumpet nicely there and come up the inside of Reemans, but just caught the rear of his car. That got my I lost a bit of time there. unsettled the car a little bit, and we've had to kind of sit back down in 3rd place now. Going to see if we can make a move somewhere else round the lap. But no way, it's all nice and calm and collected here. This is still early days in the event, but managed to catch a bit of the grass there while I was tripped up to 2nd, and the wheels just spun there, so I had no traction whatsoever, and that's let him get away off the corner. But he's made a bit of a mistake there coming across the line. Managed to catch up with him a little bit now, but it's still not enough to make a move. Looking around the outside, completely missed the tarmac, so just slid out a lot more than I'd have liked to. But we're on his outside right now. We can see we can kind of keep this inside line onto the left-hander, but I think we've got the move done just before we even get there, so we got that move done nicely. Rear end steps out a little bit, so that's lost us a tiny bit of traction, but we're going to hold this inside line, see if we can just hit him a wee bit wide, which we've done there. So just a little tap to keep him wide, and that's us managed to get back into 2nd place behind Lenny, who's no doubt won this the quarter-final out of our group here, so he's got the highest amount of points, and that's put him up nicely. So what we've done is that the top 8 drivers from the quarter-finals will be in the same group for the semi-finals, and everybody else will be in the bottom lobby for the semi-finals as well. And in the semi-finals, the bottom 2 drivers are eliminated. So we've got 8 in our lobby, which you'll see in just a moment, and there's 4 in the other lobby. So we'll have 2 eliminated from each lobby, and that will make the 8 finalists. So here we go. Here's 8 of the people, 8 out of the 12 even, that make up our semi-final.
Now you're in a prime position on the grid for taking your Joker on the 1st lap.
So there we go, I'm in a prime position to take the Joker on my 1st lap. So there we have it. So we've got Kieran X, Robert McIntosh and Martin in my group here for the 1st event of the semi-finals. So yeah, going to go take the Joker the 1st time round. We are in the prime position, like he said. They've all gone to take the normal lap, and we've gone for the Joker. So it's a little bit nicer this time around. Could have gone a bit quicker again on the turn in, but no, we've managed to take it nicely. And off there on the exit of the Joker is Rob and Martin, so they've ended up having a bit of a coming together, and that's gifted me at least a 2nd place. On lap 6, though, Keaton X jumps into the Joker, and I've managed to come out and round in front of him there, so that's given me a nice win to kick things off in the semi-final and put me in a good position to make it through to the final itself. Now what we have to do is we have to see how things went in the other group there, the other 4, just as you can see at the top, to see who we will be paired with in the next one. So semi-final event number 2 out of 3 coming up now, and we've got Lenny again, so we're going to meet Lenny. We've got Kieran X from our last race with us, and we're meeting Colin for the 1st time as well. So we're not in the best position to take the Joker on lap 1. We are pretty much sandwiched right in the middle. So myself and Kieran X have drivers on either side of us. So away we go again, trying to get another good start this time around. Got a better start than Kieran X there, but no, both Colin and Lenny managed to get the jump on us, and Kieran X was the one that ended up getting shoved out. But Colin and Lenny have a bit of a coming together there, and that's let us get up the inside of both of them and take an early lead. So we've got the 3 cars behind us, and I do apologise for how much I'm looking back. It's just a force of habit. I enjoy doing it, but I'm sure it's going to cause somebody an epileptic fit, no doubt. But we've managed to take the lead here. It's going to be a lap lead for ourselves. They had a bit of bumping and bashing around that left-hander into the hairpin. But lap 4, we're still winning. So Lenny's taking his Joker, I'm into my one now. Not the best Joker, it was a little bit relaxed and calm. We have lost one position to the Joker, and that's Kieran X. But look who's right beside us now is Lenny. Lenny is right there. So he went in the lap before, and I thought there's no point, I'm just going to go cut him off right now, because he is quicker than me, and I know he is in these cars. So decided he's going for his Joker, I'm going to take the next lap and hopefully come out just in front of him, and I have done that. But on the exit here, I catch the grass, lose traction, and he gets a nice run up the inside into the final corner here. But it's only lap 4 out of 7, so we've still got a bit of a way to go now. Kieran X is in front of us, but he still needs to do his Joker as well. But we got our line all wrong into that corner there. Completely missed the tarmac, the traction and everything we wanted, and run out wide a little bit. On to lap 6 now though, Kieran X goes into the Joker, so he's going to come out behind us. He wasn't too far in front to begin with, so that's gifted himself Lenny 1st and 2nd, and Kieran X, all going well, should come out in 3rd just in front of Colin. And that is what happens. On to the last lap now, around in the last couple of corners, and Lenny comes across the line to take his win in the semi-final, and I come across 2nd. But as before, this all again, depending who comes where in the other group, depends who we will be paired with for the final event in the semi-final. Bearing in mind as well, also the bottom 2 drivers do get eliminated from this. So, semi-final event number 3 out of 3 coming up. So there we have it. We are paired up with Kieran X, Stuart and Lenny. I didn't have actually time to see who was in the bottom one or who might be getting eliminated, so I apologise about that, but we will find out the results at the end of this one. So there is a chance, I can't remember the points now that we've started the race, but I don't think myself or Lenny can go out now, but the ones that are still in our group, they've still a chance depending on how things go in the bottom group. Somebody in this one could go out, so it is still all to play for. And Lenny makes a great start there. He's managed to get up the inside and take the lead, as both Stuart and Kieran X take their jokers straight away. So we've got two battles of 2 here. I'm just going to see how it pans out. But no, nothing really happened to this one at all, apart from that there. Nothing really happened at all up until that point. We all took our jokers. It was all quite clean, no battling at all. I smashed the wall there, and that's given Kieran X a chance to come alongside me, and I risk losing that 2nd place. And I have done now, so he has just taken 2nd place, but the race is not over yet. We still have a little bit to go now, and he's managed to fend it off a little bit. I didn't really want to go diving up the inside, but I braked a little bit later and I ended up tagging him and kind of put him off, so I felt bad about that, so I let him back through. But then Stuart, the ever opportunist, went up the inside to take me as well, and I think that put them both off a little bit and they both got wide, so I decided, stuff it, I'm going to take that position back. He's mucked up, I can't help it, and I'm probably going to get a penalty too, which if I remember rightly, I actually did. So let's have a look now at the standings there. So I did get a penalty and I ended up finishing 4th out of 4 in our class, in our group even there. So, waiting for Spin across the line. I think he had a bit of an issue there and that's not looking good for him. He's in the bottom group and he's finished last, so the chances are he will be out of this one, I'm afraid. But we're just going to wait for him. He's retired now, so I think he ended up having a puncture or something. But there we have it. Callum and Rob ended up getting eliminated, sadly. But the rest of us, we move on to the final, as do the 2 winners of the other group as well, which you can see now is Reemans and Code F1s. That's Damon, they've both joined us. So it's myself, Colin, Reemans and Kieran X that are making
You're in a good position to go for the Joker on the first lap. Might be your
we've got
best
3
time to
races
use it.
in the final, and it's all to play for to see who can win the opening round of the ISR Dirt Rally Championship. This is ISR's 17th season, or the Sunday League 17th season. So we have been doing this for quite a while now, and this is the first time we've changed it from a regular circuit racing game. But here we are. I'm taking the Joker now on the first lap. I had a good position, as you heard at the start of that race there. I managed to take that nicely, and again we have another bit of contact as Colin and Reemans coming together this time, and that has gifted me a 2nd place with Kieran X in front of us, who you can see has now gone for his Joker. So we didn't have too much of a gap to him, so thankfully because of that we managed to come out in front of him after he has done his Joker, and we've rounded the corner for a lap 7 out of 7 to take the win in our group in the final. So that's putting us in a good standing to hopefully get the event win overall. As you can see, Lenny's done the exact same in the other group. He's taken the event event win there for them. So on to race number 2, event number 2 now. So we've got myself, Lenny, Kieran X and Martin making up this group. So we're the 4 with the highest points at the moment. That's the way the championship works this. So it's in championship orders. The top 4 and the bottom 4 go against each other, and that way you've got a fight in your hands. If you're in the bottom 4, you know you're going to have to beat the guys with you, so you're not at the bottom to get eliminated, depending what your round it is. And the same with the guys at the top. You know, if you beat these guys, you're probably going to win. So we've got another good start off the line, but Martin round the outside got a fantastic start there. But he's getting squeezed a little bit by both myself and Lenny. Lenny comes across and absolutely tail whips him, and then I get a bit of afters from Martin as well. But the 3 of us are battling away now as Kieran X gets his Joker done and out of the way. So he's hoping that we do hold each other up and have a bit of a battle. But Martin's there on the inside. I'm having none of that, taking the inside back from him in the next corner around the hairpin, and that's pushed him down to 3rd position, and I'm up to 2nd. While this is happening, Lenny's looking to make a bit of a breakaway as well. So on to lap 2 now. Not going to take the Joker this time round. None of us have just yet, just Kieran X still. Hit that tarmac nicely. I got a bit bumpy there. I think I got a crevice between the dirt and the tarmac. But lap 3 out of 7, Lenny goes to take the Joker. I'm not going to follow him. I want to get some clean air, make up time all by myself, and that's given me first position for the time being. Lap 4 out of 7 though, into the Joker now is my turn, and I think Martin No, Martin does not follow me, he goes along by himself. And we're going to try and see if we can come out in front of Lenny. But no, there's Lenny there. And look, right behind us is Keto X. So we've got right in the middle of a Peugeot sandwich. But we're right on the back of Lenny. You're going to try and make a move somewhere. Give him a bit of a nudge there, but not able to get past. He's running a little bit wide. Can we duck up the inside? Oh, he's blocked that one off. Just hit us rear a little bit. But that's sent him wide, and we've got to run up the inside. But not enough of a run because he's got plenty of his car in front to keep us behind. So we've got a bit of a fight on our hands here. Just hitting him again as we go over the start-finish line. Martin was hoping this would help him out, but I think as things stand, we're just going to come out in front of him. So Lenny gets away from this there. And look, Martin comes out almost side by side with me. He was very lucky there that I didn't run out any further, or else I'd have put him up onto that grass banking. But he's managed to come up the inside now, putting it all completely sideways. That slowed me down, that's him into Keto X. And I'm not too sure what happens next. I think when Martin comes back on, I don't know if he clips me and that sends him wide again, or is it just the contact with Keto X? But I'm not complaining. I managed to get second place out of that. Lenny's cleared off into first, and then those two have had to sort themselves out afterwards. So there was a bit of a coming together. 3 into 1 does not go, and so I think sadly Martin was the one that lost out in all of that. So there we have it. That's event 2 out of 3 in the final, done and dusted. We've now got the final race coming up to decide who wins the opening round of the ISR Dirt Rally Championship. So we've got Lenny looking very comfortable at the top. I don't think anybody can catch him unless it's a drastic position. 3 of us are tied for second place in this, and not forgetting Stuart, Martin and whatnot below in the next one. They can win theirs. They're going to get more points than us if they win, and we don't in our group. So it is still all to play for. We've got myself, Lenny, Keto X and Raymond's as a group of 4 in this one. So we all have to beat each other. One of us has to win this one to guarantee second place, because Lenny is pretty much guaranteed the win whenever he finishes. So we have to get second. One of us has to win this to make sure we guarantee second place, because we have to watch out for Stuart and Martin, the one below. But look, straight away there has been an accident. Myself, Raymond's and Keto X, the 3 that were needing to battle for the win, have all come together. I have no idea who was to blame for that one. I don't know if I came too much to the right, or if I should have gone more to the left and holding my line. I don't know, but we all came together and it just ended in disaster. And that's pretty much guaranteed Lenny a win in this one, and want us now to fight for something else. But Keaton X got away. He's taking his Joker done and dusted. Raymond's took his the lap following after I had originally taken mine on lap 1. So I get 3rd, Raymond's 4th. But we all have to find out what's happened in the group below us before we see exactly what's happened in this championship. So that was not what myself and Raymond's wanted. Keaton X might sneak it with his second place. Stuart's won there, so he's going to be a factor in this straight off the bat. And there you have it. Lenny won with Keaton X second, Stuart 3rd and myself 4th. Raymond's, Colin, Martin and Damon round out the field there. So it was all to play for, and that's how it's gone. But here's the championship standings. New standings for you. Look at different kind of spreadsheets. So thanks to Dan Mack for doing that. He wasn't able to race tonight sadly, but thanks to him for doing that. But we shall see you all in the next video for Lydden Hill again, but this time in the Supercross. Thanks very much for watching.